I'm Dar Hosta. I'm a collage artist and illustrator who uses an adhesive film rather than glue or glue sticks to adhere the pieces of my collages. Today, I'm going to show you how to apply this adhesive film to your own hand-painted paper and how it can be used as an alternative to glue or glue sticks in making your own collages. The adhesive that I use is called Positionable Mounting Adhesive, and it's made by 3M. It comes on a big roll, and it is sticky on one side with a smooth, shiny release paper on the other. It's kind of like a sticker with no picture. You can apply adhesive film to any kind of paper that you'd like. Today, I'm going to apply it to some hand-painted paper that some children made with me in one of my art workshops. This paper is completely ready to go. It's dry, which is very important. And then the only other tools that I'm going to need to put the adhesive onto this paper are a scissors and this tool right here. Inside the box with your adhesive film came this blue plastic tool. This is called a burnisher, and we're going to rub the glue onto the back of this paper with this tool. So once you have your scissors and your burnisher and your paper, you're ready to go. So then you just set yourself up on a nice flat workspace and you roll out the adhesive. You want to make sure you have plenty of room to roll this out. Now I have two pieces of paper here that are both about 12 inches by 18 inches, which is a perfect size on the 12-inch edge because they fit right across the edge of the adhesive film without much waste. This paper, the adhesive film can be quite expensive, so you want to try to waste as little of it as possible. Once you firmly place down your painted pieces of paper, you're going to trim off the edge. Now I like to get in a little bit on the edge of the painted paper so that the scissors cut more easily. If you cut through this directly with the scissors, the glue sticks to the blade and gets them all sticky. Likewise, I also like to trim off any excess, and I'll show you why. Once you have your painted pieces of paper down with nice clean edges all the way around, you're going to flip the paper over, and this is the very important part. Working from the middle all the way to the edge, and you got to put a little bit of muscle into this, you're going to apply pressure, this is pressure sensitive film, to the back so that this begins to adhere to the painted paper. Now sometimes you'll find that there'll be wrinkles and you'll have little bubbles, but if you start in the middle, you're really going to just rub them all out. And you keep working around until you get all the way around. And then, because this is so important, I like to just rub the entire back of it really well with that burnisher. You get a nice upper body workout with this. If you have a lot of paper to apply glue to, you might want to get some volunteers. If you're doing this for a class, you may want to set up like an assembly line. Now that I have the glue paper on both of these pieces, I'm going to cut them apart again, like that. After you've finished applying all the adhesive to the paper that you want, you're going to want to cut your pieces down to size, particularly if you're working with children. This piece of paper is just too big for little hands to handle with the scissors. So what I've done is I've cut this piece of paper into fourths, like this, and then I cut half of those fourths down again into eighths. And these smaller sizes are just much easier for children to work with scissors. Now that you've gotten your collage paper all ready, you can start to cut your shapes. And the great thing about this paper is that all you have to do, once you've cut your shape, is just peel the backing off of the paper and ta-da, you've got a sticker. You can stick it right on your paper just like that. Kids love this because it's just like making stickers. And then there's no mess with sticky glue and no mess with sticky fingers. To learn more about me and my collages, visit me at darhosta.com.